How you doing, people? Robert here, AKA Robess, Anti-Corruption Scotland. I'm up at the shithole called Glasgow Sheriff Court, corporate place of business today. The reason I'm here is I've served documents on the Fines Enforcement Office. The reason being is on the 5th of December 2017, a man went to Paisley Sheriff Court to fight a case and get convicted as a legal person. The fine was imposed on the person, not the living man, and it was made clear on the day in question at the trial that that's what it was. The court was full of witnesses for people all over the country, right? Now, I've served the documents, so we'll see what the response is. What's happening here is, people, they're trying to transfer this Tom and Jerry fine from Paisley Sheriff Court to Glasgow Sheriff Court, which it can't be done, right? And I'll tell you the reason why. There's a thing called sheriffdoms. If you commit a crime in Glasgow and you stay in Paisley, Glasgow's got to deal with the matter. If you commit a crime and vice versa, it's the same rule. So a lot of people don't know that. As I said, if you commit a crime in Paisley, it's Paisley's got to deal with it. They're trying to transfer the fine for there, just under 7.5 years later, to here, this shithole here, right? I went to the fines department, but they opened the letter. I wasn't happy because the security sent me the wrong bit. But it's dealt with now. So what I'm waiting to do is see the...
Fuck the court.
That's right, man. Fuck the court. I hate the court. They're all shite bags, man. I'm watching that court today, and the amount of people that's walking in there, persons, is diabolical, it's shameful, right? It's wrong. They don't know who and what they are, right? Honest to God, people, right? There's two sections I want to bring up on this: rules, regulations and policies of a private corporation, right? I'll not be a minute, mate, right? Section 144 under the Criminal Procedures Scotland Act 1995 is where you can challenge the jurisdiction for the person that was supposed to be arrested. You can deny that on that section. And there's also section 258 under the Criminal Procedure Scotland Act 1995, uncontroversial evidence, meaning that you produce uncontroversial evidence means that you can challenge them. And the uncontroversial evidence I'm talking about is if I get into that administrative court and I stand there in front of the man or woman on the bench as a living man, that's uncontroversial. They can't tell me if I'm a person if I deny it. But what happens in there, there's three things that happens. They don't recognise you, don't see you, and don't hear you, right? Because you're a person, a corporation, a dead entity, and that's a fact, and I can verify that under a charge of perjury. It's happened to me twice about failure to appear, no being there when I was there, and umpteen people seen me there. Tyrants that work in this building, everyone in the legal system, legal society is a tyrant, a wrongdoer. They don't get in there with clean hands, they're just paid fucking liars, alright? You people need to get your head in order, work out who and what you are, know who you're presumed to be, and that's a fact. Anyway, people, today's date, the 24th, the 22nd of the 4th, 2025. So I'm up here, served the documents, I'm about to go home and see what they're going to say, right? This isn't going away with me. They're rattling my case, people. I've been quiet. If they want to start annoying me again to come on here, so be it, right? I will fight them nail and tooth in here because I don't fear this system, because I know how this system works, and I try to educate people every day when I do my TikTok, YouTube and BitChute channels, but a lot of people just don't take on because they don't believe the truth, and the reason they don't believe the truth is because they can't handle the truth, right? As I says, people, I'll keep you updated on the next response of what they're going to do next, right? They're not happy that I've served the documents direct, but I don't care. That way I know they're served, and that's the receipt stamped to say they've received them. Alright, people? Please share this video far and wide. Get this information out there. People out there, the biggest majority of people out there are still sleeping, and it's wrong. It's wrong. You need to waken up and see what's happening. Look at your lives. They're being destroyed with these entities known as governments. The Scottish Government, SNP recently just gave itself, the full Scottish Government, 20 grand wages. Meanwhile, families are starving. People can't heat or eat. The pensioners are getting hammered. That's not acceptable, people. That's not what a government's there for. It's there to protect the property of man, and it's there to work for the people. This doesn't work for the people. It's an agenda 2030. It's for the corporations, and the sooner people realise that, the better. Anyway, people, I'm going to leave that there. Take care, be safe, and I'll speak soon.